This is Justin with your fishing report out of the Northeast. With the warm weather we have been having, a lot of daytime fishing has slowed down. There are several opportunities out there to catch some fish still. On Cave Run and Grayson, crappie are biting on the deeper department piles. Target piles in 18 to 20 foot of water. Make sure you use your graph. If you pull over a pile and it doesn't look like it has any fish, move to the next pile. Use your favorite jig, and when all else fails, minnows are tough to beat. People are also finding success trolling off the channel edge for crappie and white bass. If Cave Run is still over summer pool, try targeting muskie in the backs of coves where creeks flow in. District staff, with the help of volunteers, refreshed several habitat spots in Allfree and Zilpo. Thank you for everybody that came out to help us. Jug fishing for catfish is going strong. Try using fresh cut shad for channel catfish and live bluegill for flatheads. Remember that jugs can only be set in lakes over 500 acres, so that limits it to Grayson and Cave Run in our districts. Lastly, wade fishing is also a great opportunity this time of year. Try throwing topwater baits like poppers, small plastic worms, and jigs. That should do it for us in the Northeast. Good luck and go fishing.
This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. The dog days of summer are starting to kick in, and it has slowed down the bite. Water temperatures are running in the mid to upper 80s on the area lakes and reservoirs. On Laurel River Lake, anglers have been having success picking up walleye in the mid portion of the lake on deep diving crankbaits or trolling nightcrawler rigs around 15 to 20 feet deep. Oxygen levels are good down to 20 feet in the midsection of the lake, but start to drop off after that depth. Laurel can also be good for bluegill in the summertime using crickets and mealworms. On Dale Hollow, anglers are doing well catching walleye by trolling night crawlers on flats in 25 to 30 feet of water. Smallmouth bass are being picked up at night on main lake points using jigs and soft plastics in 25 feet of water. Anglers targeting brush on the main lake in 15 to 25 feet of water have been picking up largemouth bass using soft plastics. On Lake Cumberland, the black bass bite has been hit or miss as of late. Some nice striped bass are still being picked up in the early morning hours, but the bite has slowed down. We're hearing some reports of nice catfish being caught in the upper part of the lake using night crawlers. Also, there is some work being done on the railroad bridge around Burnside that will be occurring from Monday through Thursday over the next few weeks. The channel around the bridge will be reduced, and it will be a no-wake, idle speed only area while the work is being completed. So as always, good luck and stay safe out on the water.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with a fishing update from the Northwest District. Recent rain has both rough and no land yo-yoing up and down a little bit. Rough is about 1.5 feet above summer pool. Upper and mid lake is stained and in the mid 80s. Water temps should drop a bit over the next few days before the air temperatures make it back into the mid 80s by the weekend. Bass fishing has been decent using plastics and deep running crankbaits on the main lake points and near rocky ledges. Plastics and jigs in purple, blue, and green have been working, Carolina or wacky rigged or on a shaky head. Crappie have been a little slow but are biting if you can find them. Target flooded timber and brush 12 to 15 feet deep with jigs. If you aren't having much luck, try upping the ante with some scent. Summer fish are often a little bit more finicky, and slightly changing your typical presentation may entice more bites. Hybrids are in the jumps early and late. Look for activity near the state park, around the Big Island, and near the creek mouths. Cast just about anything that shines or rattles past the jumps, let it sink a foot or two, and then retrieve. Anglers are also having luck trolling crankbaits and using jerkbaits or swim baits 6 to 15 feet deep, depending on the time of day. Nolin River Lake is less than 1 foot above summer pool, mostly clear and in the mid 80s also. Bass are biting well at night in 10 to 12 feet of water. Target main lake points and steep banks. 10 to 12 inch worms and jigs in blue-black with a 4-inch crawl trailer have been working well. Crappie are on brush about 15 feet deep. Red chartreuse jigs have been getting bites lately. The white bass have slowed down a bit, but there are still fish active in the creek mouths early and late in the day. A few big largemouth bass have also been picked up mixed in with the schools of white bass. Bass, sunfish, and catfish have all been active in the small state lakes. Some bluegill continue to spawn, so target overhanging trees or woody structure using red worms or night crawlers. Chicken liver, strawberry chicken, crickets, night crawlers, or shrimp can pick up some nice channel catfish as well. Blue catfish are biting well on the Green and Ohio rivers on large cut bait, and channels and flatheads are being picked up casting smaller baits from the bank or using limb and trot lines. Hope you enjoy this cooler weather, take advantage of it, and good luck.